Well, good morning to you. I have come to San Klang junction. This is the wonderful junction of the 1317, this road that comes out of Chiang Mai city and goes all the way out to Mae Rim through San Kamphaeng outskirts. Yeah, that's the valley area where the rumoured new airport might be built. Where it crosses the 121 outer ring road is called San Klang Junction. San Klang Intersection. This sign specifically says that the Chief of the Highways Department of Thailand has granted permission to Chiang Mai Construction to develop a replacement for the traffic lights, a very nice intersection with flyovers. Now, it started apparently in May this year, and already we have seen some clearances going on at the junction, but by no means any diversion of traffic. That is just about to happen. What I'm going to do is take you through the outer ring road, go out to Mae Rim and drive you through it and explain it all, because there are 4 other projects, not just this one, 4 other projects that we need to be aware of, that for the next 3 years there will be chaos in this area. What chaos is still to come? The airport, the other intersections, the underpass, the hidden underpass. I'll tell you about that later. Anyway, for now, that's it from San Klang. Join me at Mae Rim. Hi there, we've now arrived at the start of a road journey I hope you're going to enjoy with me today. If you're not up for the road journey, turn off. It's going to be pretty boring for you because I'm going to talk about the 121, this road that I'm stood on at the moment. That's the 107 over there, and that's the Don Gao intersection. This is the underpass that goes from Chiang Mai up to Mae Rim. On beyond Mae Rim is Mae Tang, and that's the major thoroughfare for many tourist industry minibuses and lots of traffic that goes out to Pai that way. So straight up there is no problem at all because there's an underpass. But the 121, which comes from Hoi Tung Tau, the other side of the junction there, and comes out this way, going out towards San Sai, is needing to cross this junction by traffic light. Now the 121 in this video is starting here, and we're going to do roughly a 50-kilometre journey around the outside clockwise of Chiang Mai city. We're going to pass across many intersection tributaries, junctions that come over the 121, and I'm going to be talking to you about some of the projects that people will need to understand happening in the next few years. Maybe for those people that don't live in Chiang Mai, it's an orientation exercise for you. Maybe those people that do live in Chiang Mai will benefit from some of the information I'm going to give you, but in any case, I hope you get something from it. This is the 1001 Nong Jom intersection. If we look down to the left, we would go to Mi Chok Plaza and into Chiang Mai city. Up to the right would be up to Mae Jo and up to Powell ultimately. But this is a major intersection here that has an awful lot of traffic coming in both major road directions. And a couple of years ago, only 2 years ago, this particular area was made into a 3/4 lane road area, and then they put a little bridge up there over a minor road junction. And I'm going to show you a video clip here that I took at the time. I was hoping that it'd actually extend the roadworks to include a flyover, as I'm sure many would have thought, over the 1001 here. Up now to the San Kamphaeng junction, and oh, for crying there, not another set of traffic lights. Oh, this is ridiculous. Coffee time. Let me take you to a lovely coffee spot. Back in 2020, I did a top 10 favourite coffee shops of mine, and this was actually joint number 1. And you can see, you get a feeling of ambience being very, very nice from the outside when you see all this water and the greenery, and you've got this beautiful building over here through the dark doors there. It's a nice little walkway, also very relaxing down by the side here. Well, as I say, this coffee shop is, for me, very, very special. The coffee here is delightful. The machine is good. The bean is good. The price is good, 50 baht. And to be honest, it's pulled by a trained barista. It's absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Full-bodied, lovely crema, gorgeous. Anyway, let me get back to this outer ring road that we're talking about today, and more specifically the project or the program of the variety of intersections, the works that are going on. Now, earlier on I talked to you about the San Klang intersection, which is the 1317, where it passes over the 121. The road that goes from Chiang Mai out to Mae Rim area. And incidentally, whilst I've been driving in the car, I had a pop-up from Facebook saying to me that the phase 1 of the Chiang Mai airport development is now going ahead. So that tells me that there is a phase 2, and it's quite possible still on the cards out at San Kamphaeng and Mae Rim area there will be another airport. So the junction that we've been talking about this morning is very, very key. Anyway, what I'd like to talk to you about here is some notes I've made here. I've taken this from a link I'll leave in the description below of a Chiang Mai news.co.th website, and it lists out there the 5 projects within the overall scope. Now, back in 2020, something called the, I'll read this out because I'll never remember it otherwise, the Chiang Mai Survey and Design Project Working Group. Well, this group focused on the 5 junctions that they could identify, and the Tin Pao Pattana, which is the 1006, was the first one in the clockwise direction that they thought they could improve. We're going to come up to that shortly, and I'll take you to that and show you what's going on there, or what's likely to go on there. And then you've got Kong Sai, which is the 106, the Lampun Road with the rubber trees. They're going to make a lovely flyover and a roundabout there.
With the tall trees.
Yeah.
And they're gonna make a flyover.
Yes.
How?
Through the middle.
That's crazy though. But the road is very dangerous.
Exactly.
And that's like, you know, like my mom got into an accident in that road one because it's very narrow. And then like the big truck in front of my mom's car.
And it's also constrained because of the rubber trees.
Very fast.
Yes.
And
yes.
like the tree fell down.
Yes.
And like the truck didn't know that the tree fell down over my mom's window.
Yeah, yeah.
And because it was like the car is huge, and like it was raining and it started falling down, and my mom's car was like the branches fell down to her windows, and luckily nothing happened to her. But like
very
thankfully.
Lucky. Well, I'm going to enjoy my coffee, the rest of it, and get back on the road. I'm going to take you off and show you that aerial now of the Mae Rim intersection here, the 118 that goes over the top now of the 121, and I'll see you at Tin Pao Pattana junction. See you there. they've done some clearing work here, if you could call that clearing work. So maybe they are starting to get the giddy up on this side of the junction of the 1006. It's certainly destined to commence in this next period. Well, welcome to Tin Pao Pattana. This is also referred to sometimes as the Louis because of the Louis silver factory that used to be here. Tin Pao Pattana is the 1006, the 1006 going from San Kamphaeng town out into Chiang Mai, and the 121 goes in that direction. Well, what they've got planned here is a flyover on the 121, so you actually pass over this section, which will then have a large roundabout here, and then an underpass, for goodness sake. So as it says here, it's a direct direction on the 1006 designed to use an underpass for vehicles not higher than 3.5 meters. So what will happen to the larger lorries? Maybe they'll have to go around the roundabout underneath the main through overbridge, if you like, for the 121. Well, I've now come to this lovely sign that shows an artistic impression of what this junction will look like when it's complete. And as I said earlier in this journey, it will take 3 years. We're already 6 months into it, started May 2023, and they've only just cleared a couple of the corners, clear the ground. There's a lot of preparation work going on up the side of the 121 that's, creating the concrete and the barriers and putting all the hardware together. But right now, there's not a lot of visibility of what the last 6 months of this project has created. And you can imagine, with the flow of traffic that you see here on a regular basis, how much of chaos there will be here, how much of inconvenience this will cause to the traffic that regularly goes through here, coming in and out of San Kamphaeng, Mae Rim. This will be the main thoroughfare that they will need to navigate. So stay away from this junction, I would suggest, for the next few years. Right now we've come down to Highway 11. This is the superhighway behind me that runs underneath this flyover. I am now Lamphun's side of that superhighway. crossing. And you can see here, many years gone by when this was constructed, they didn't finish that bit there, and they just left an end bit with a need for something. Well, this new program of projects has listed this section as number 3, the superhighway finishing the job. And what they're going to do is give a loop up to the top there from the Chiang Mai Lamphun bound carriageway, so that you'll come over and up, rather than at the moment, if you want to go to Hang Dong, you've got to come off of the superhighway, go all the way up there, do a U-turn, and then come back down again. And therefore, this project is going to finish that off. In the overhead artistic view, it looks very nice, but we'll have to wait a couple of years before it even starts to see as to whether it's going to be a nice finished job at the end of it. Well, a couple of years ago, I got a little bit emotional because I saw the authorities watering the yang stumps, trees that are now in the middle of this junction. I was suspicious. I thought, yeah, they're poisoning them. They want to get rid of them. But what they're going to do now is actually put a flyover into this section for the 121 for the outer ring road. Here they'll then have a roundabout underneath for traffic that wants to go right or left, therefore into town that way or Lamphun to the left. So it'll be a fairly simple little affair with traffic going underneath a flyover. This is an environmentally restricted area, and therefore the yang trees have a special meaning to people here in Chiang Mai. This is the 108 Hang Dong Road, Chiang Mai, Hang Dong, and the 121 going straight across. The intersection called Klang Intersection. Well, the huge program of 5 projects to improve the road system of the 121 ends here. This is actually number 1 on the list, but there is no scheduled date for this one to start. Number one on the list, in my opinion, is the most important to me. I live about 800 metres, a kilometre up the road there. I travel through here 3-4 times a day. It's a very important junction for many people living in the Hang Dong area, and access is gained to the Canal Road from either San Kamphaeng or from Hang Dong up the road here, or by going a little bit further you go to the Ratchaburi intersection as well. It's going to be a nightmare, it's going to be chaos. Now, looking at the proposed drawing of the working group, it's quite amazing how they have laid this junction out. And for me, coming out of Chiang Mai to go home, to go up that direction, is going to be a bit tricky. Apparently, I'm doing a bit of a U-turn underneath the main road, main carriageway of the 108. It's going to be a very nice looking junction. It's saying the Klang Intersection, designed as an elevated intersection in the form of a loop ramp for the traffic direction from Nong Kwai heading to Hang Dong and from San Kamphaeng heading to Chiang Mai. Turn right from Hang Dong district heading to San Kamphaeng, use the bridge at a semi-straight turn, turn right from Chiang Mai to Nong Kwai. This is the one that really tickles me. A U-turn under the bridge on the Highway 121. Whew, that's going to be fun. There's no time frame for this. There's no time frame for the 106, which was the Kong Sai junction that we were last at. There's no time currently scheduled for the superhighway, the crossing of the 11. But the two that have been scheduled are the San Klang, which is 1317, and the Tin Pao Pattana, the 1006 junction. They've been scheduled to have started already and will end by April 2026. So one could only assume as the manpower, the resources, the effort, once they are coming to an end, then these others will start. So we're looking really at the end of this decade before this is probably going to be underway. Maybe I'm being too negative. It would be nice to have a better junction because a lot of traffic comes through here already. There will be more in the future. I'm going to wind up this getting out of the car, showing you stuff now, and we're going to drive on over this junction and up to the Canal Road. very much for watching today's video about the outer ring road around Chiang Mai, and more specifically the 5 developments of the intersections on that ring road that will impact on our journeys in the forthcoming years. I hope you can take something away from this video. Maybe you enjoyed the detail and it affects you personally because of the journeys that you'll make, or maybe you just enjoyed today's journey around the ring road. I'll be making further videos about these junctions, so please be sure to subscribe and check back on a regular basis, because I make videos not just about roads and driving, but also about coffees, as you imagine, and also other interesting things around Chiang Mai. Thanks for watching this one, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. My next video may well be the middle ring road, and then after that we'll do the inner ring road. So I'm going to bore the pants off you in due time by showing you the other 2 ring roads around Chiang Mai. Anyway, see you in those videos. Take care. Bye bye.